Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good long weekend. So, without taking much time, I'll explain about each of the um, uh, each of the plans, and also I'll explain you about how to use the algo stream if you are in, especially in futures channel. As I mentioned, like there are these funding accounts, especially like Apex funding account, where you can watch the channel, take the trades, and you can right without investing your money. There are funded programs who will fund you where you can make 100% of the first $25,000 and then 90% of the uh, later profits. They will make 10%, you will make 90%. So I will explain you all the details one by one. But let me start with stocks. So we have mainly 5 different types of services. I'll go one by one, and then I will explain you about the algo stream, how to use the algo and how to do buy and sell. Uh, I hope everyone can see the screen. So right again, the if you want to invest the lowest risk out of stocks, options, futures, forex, crypto, the lowest risk is of stocks. Stocks is basically where you are buying a part of a company's right. If you are a shareholder of Tesla, that means you are a small. It might be 0.0000, some 20 zeros, 100 zeros, dot one, but you are like a shareholder of Tesla. That means you have some ownership in the Tesla. If you are buying Apple, that means you are a shareholder. You have a small ownership of Apple. So by buying stocks, especially when market is right, it is slowly recovering. The entire 2022 was completely bearish. From January, it's slowly started, and everything is moving up now. And hopefully, it will continue like this for further months. But again, as you know, it's not only when stocks are moving up, even when stocks are going down, also you can make money, which comes with little more risk. Buying a long position, the risk is less compared to selling a stock or shorting a stock. So I don't suggest any newcomers to short the stocks. But if you're an experienced trader, you understand the risks with shorting the stock. Yeah, you can make money in both the sides. If you think like there is some bad news coming, some war is starting, or some inflation again, if Fed is going to increase the rate hikes huge, then even you can short. Now Nvidia is like went up like anything in last few months. Maybe Nvidia might be one good candidate for shorting. But again, right, I'm not saying that you have to short if you don't have the required experience. But what I'm trying to say is, out of all the securities, stocks comes with the lowest risk compared to options or anything else. So within stocks, we have 3 different types of channels, right? The first one is day trading channel, where every day there will be some stocks which will be moving huge, right? Especially stocks like stocks below $10, below $20, they will be moving 40%, 50%, 100% like that. So, right, this is a channel where we will be, right, our bots or our analysts will be posting such type of alert, which are mainly less than $10. And these stocks generally move because of some news, right? They might got some approval, or they might have they might be merging with some other company, or they might have received some permissions to introduce a new product or new vaccine. So such type of companies move 100, 200, 300% on the same day. But if you enter them at the earliest, it is good. Don't enter them after they already moved by 50%, 60%, because the stocks can move up in a very fast manner. They can also come down because, right, these big market makers can buy millions of stocks, and suddenly they can sell off when they go up by 100% or so. So again, if you are a new trader, if you can enter early, it is good to enter. You can use the alerts in this channel. You can buy or sell those stocks. But if you are not a new trader, or if you are completely new to trading, you cannot quickly do buy and sell. then I advise don't try to buy these penny stocks. They come with risk, they come with high reward, but they also come with high risk. So, for example, right, if you see something like volume is going up, if the volume is going up, that is a good indication that stock will move up well. Or if a stock is getting halted, that means the stock there is a huge movement in that stock. So you can see BX, right? I'm just taking the example of June 30th. BXRX got halted. So, right, let us just look at June 30th, Friday. So BDTX, Stifel upgraded this stock to $10. They upgraded the stock saying that, okay, this is a good stock. This can go up to $10. Then you see something like top, right? One of the stocks which went up nearly 700-800% recently. You see that volume spike, top volume spike. It means it is a good indication that there is some lot of interest in the stock to 8.68. What was the reason for the volume spike? Their revenues increased by approximately 24%. They had earnings at the previous day, it went up. So, right, this is at 619, 623, you can see 9.11. At 632, 9.88. Top over $10, 634, 10.91. Like that, right? These are like generated by the bot. It will be looking at high volume stocks and it will be posting. And if you see something like volume spike, that is a good indication that you can buy that stock. If you can get it around 8.7, 8.75 like that, right? If it is already, right, don't buy somewhere here, right? Assuming that it may go much more higher because it already went nearly 40%. I hope everyone can see the screens. Just I'm also enabling the chat. So while I'm explaining, if you have any questions, please feel free to post your questions, which I'll answer at the end of the session. Right, I'm trying to explain you different types of channels and who can take the trades and how you can take the trades, when to take the trades. Right, so this is the first channel, right? Within the stocks, we have three types of channels. The first channel is day trading and halt channel. Halt means if a stock is moving so high, huge, the stock will be stopped for 5 minutes trading. That means they are also high momentum stocks for the day. So this is the channel where you will see such type of stocks where there is some good news, there is some good earnings, they got some approvals. So and generally these stocks will be below $10 to $15. So for small accounts, right, these stocks are good where there can be a big upside move. Then there is another, right, top stock hits a high value of the day, 11.75. Then, right, so that is one example for halts. So you can see ATXG, it got halted around 8:53 a.m. Right, this is EST time, and this is because I'm based out of Houston. It shows 8:53 a.m. ATXG got halted. ATXG halted up at 9.68. Then 907, 917 ATXG high of the day, $12. Right. So again, BXRX. If you see, there was a news on June 30th at 8:47 a.m. This an advanced research company headed by Yong Chan brings an approved drug IND to the strong development team from Budak, and he's going to serve as a CEO. That means there is a positive news. They are bringing a new CEO, and you can see how this BXRX moved on Friday. So BXRX intraday high 0.79, BXRX new high of the day 0.85, 0.88, halted up at 1.01. Right? It got halted because it was moving so huge. So if you can, BXRX halted up 1.28, up 146% on the day. Like that, if you can buy them as early as possible, don't buy them after they're moving 100%, 70%, 80%, right? If you can buy them early when you see some positive news about it, or if you see something like volume spike, right? You can, right? You can just go and search how many times we have such type of KTRA volume spike. So whenever there is a volume spike, KTRA volume spike at $4.03. Then, right, yeah, it got volume spike somewhere at the end of the day. Let us see. KTRA. Right, yeah, at the end of the day, it got the volume spike. But right after that volume spike, it moved nearly up to $5, and then it came down. Like that, volume spike is one of the good catalyst. If you see volume spike, or if you see some positive news, especially related to cancer, you see any news related to cancer, such type of stocks will move nearly 50 to 60%. Or if they see a upgrade or price target upgrades, those stocks will move. So if you can catch early, then this channel will help you to buy stocks with a lower cost, and you can, right? There are so many examples. So PBLA, high of the day. So PBLA, again, they got a grant for Panbela Therapeutics has been granted European patent number for the treatment of pancreatic cancer. Cancer, if you see cancer, that is very strong catalyst. That means generally those stocks will go up so high. So at 11:58, 2.24, 12 o'clock, 2.30, 12:05, 2.42. VBVI has been awarded 25.3 million contract for adult vaccines, 2.80. VBVI 3.19, alerted at 2.13 over $1 move. High of the day 3.25. New high of the day 3.47. Like that. So this is the place where if you can catch them early, quickly, this is a channel where you can take advantage of those stocks which are less than, generally most of the stocks which you see here are less than $10. So generally these are biotech stocks, or these are stocks which are generally less than $5 to $10. So they, right, we'll be posting the news. What is the reason for that stock? And if you can quickly catch those, you can make right good quick profits on the same day. If they are getting halted, that is a positive catalyst, or if they have some volume spike, that is a good catalyst. So there are many examples which you can, right, if you are in trial, or you can just go and see. IMNM, right? Again, they got an investment of $125 million to develop targeted cancer therapies. IMNM pre-market high 8.25. And now from within 2 minutes over $9. 809, $10. 811, 10.41. Like that. Again, don't wait for too much. Even if you make 10% profit, just come out, right? Or 20%, 30%, just come out of it. And if you, right, keep some free runners if you want. You already made some 30%, maybe out of 100 stocks, keep some 20 stocks and take the profit on 80. And if it goes back to 8.25, close the remaining 20. In that way, if it goes 100%, 150%, you can take the advantage. But the three important catalysts, if you see anything related to cancer, or if you see some product is introduced on Amazon or Walmart, that is a good catalyst. Or if you see a stock is getting halt up for the first time, that is a good catalyst. So those are right, those are the good candidates which you can see, and you can take advantage of those. So if you can buy early, right? Don't buy them if they already moved over 30%, 40%. If you can buy first time when you see volume spike, you see it moved, top moved by nearly from 6.63, it moved to nearly 11 or $12, right? You may not exactly close at the end. Even if you take 10% profit, that is good enough, right? So that is our first stocks channel. And then the second one is stocks premium, or which is basically our swing trade, right? Where you see like General Motors or LC, SC, RIG, right? Where MG, MK, and various analysts will be posting. These are more quality stocks, right? These are not penny stocks. These are generally about $10 most of the time. There can be still some penny stocks where there is a strong catalyst for the day, but most of the time, these are like ENPH possible channel lower line 185 from 4-hour double bottom 150. So now it is at 156. There is a possibility that ENPH can move to around $185 in next coming weeks. Or like Ford, buy now at 13.34. If it goes down up to 12.66, add few more stocks, right? Now it is more than $15. So these are, so analyst will post, right, at what price you have to buy. And if even if it goes down to 12.66, you can still buy more. This is the stop loss, and these are various targets. So when it meets the first target, you close nearly 50 to 60% of the stocks you bought. When it goes to another second target, then you close another 30% and move the stop loss to the entry price. If it goes to the third one, like close the remaining. Like that, don't keep everything for 16.34. So you will be seeing all the alerts from various analysts, which are generally, right, for the day trading, generally the holding period is same day. On the same day, you will close the stocks. Whereas here, you will hold them for few days or few weeks. There might be some stocks which may move on the same day, but generally your holding period is more than a day, right? Sometimes it may be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but you have to right, you have more time, right? If you are a busy professional, if you are not a full-time trader, you may not be able to do day trading, but this is like where you can hold for more period, and you can right, for example, a new or cat buy at 223, 232, 238. Now it crossed to 238. Next it may go to 244. So these are generally good stocks. Right? PanW 204, the 211, 221, 231. Those are right with the charts with support and resistance at multiple levels. What are the support one, or what are the next three levels? What is the stop loss? Everything is posted. So you can just buy and hold. You can put a limit sell order. Whenever it comes to 211, you can sell 60%, then another 30%, another 10%. It completed two targets. So nearly 80-85% of the stocks posted will meet the targets. There might be 15 to 20% which may hit the stop loss. But overall, if you just put a limit buy order, sell orders, you will be green, or you will be in profits. So this is the channel where your hold period is few days to maximum 3 to 4 weeks. Then the third type of stock channel, right? You are still a lot more busy. You want to save for your retirement or such type of things, where your whole period may be months, right? It is not just days, or it is not 2 or 3 weeks. You want to, uh, right? For example, when all the banks were going down, we got a bank BSE at 28, right? BSE did not move much. JPM we moved to 129. So nearly JP Morgan is over 140 plus now within right 7 to 8 weeks, and it may go to 170, 180 by end of the right. Again, Tesla we got when it was right 169 or something, right? So when it was making this inverted the head and shoulder pattern, we got somewhere here, we sold here, and again MG mentioned that it may go back to 169 to 166. So like that, buying Tesla stocks for long term, right? When we bought it in December, when price was around 137, it went to nearly 200. Right, we got a CVNA at 4.4. Last week it was nearly 25 to $26. Right, within December to June, 400 to 500%. Like that, right? We got Nvidia, we got Amazon, we got right Amazon at 88. The PTs, right? Potential targets or profit targets are 95.6 and $100. Like that, good stocks, right? Apple 141, right? Now it is more than $180. So These are generally quality stocks which are at a discounted price, right? We got a RIOT at $3.9. It went nearly to 300%. So like that, MARA, MARA or SOXL, right? We entered at 7.6. Today it is at 23 to $24, right? Within last 6 months. So this channel is for mainly for your long term where you can hold for, right? For example, we posted Lucid. Lucid, there is a high potential that it may move up, right? Within last 1 week, it moved nearly 10%. So TQQ, we got below $19 is a good buy. Now it is nearly 100% up, right, within few weeks. So this is where you don't need to do day every right. You don't need to look at the channel every day. Where your holding period is few months. It may be 3 months, it may be 6 months, but your returns can be huge if you are buying right good ETFs or good stocks like Apple, Amazon, or right Nvidia. Whenever we see that they are right on a weekly time frame, they are at a support, or on a monthly time frame, they are at a support. They are good candidates to buy at those right. When you are day trading, you are looking at 5 minutes, 15 minutes charts. When you are doing long term, you are looking at weekly or monthly charts, and if they are at a proper support, then good to buy these stocks because today they might be down, but if they are good stocks, they will definitely move up. All these stocks we were buying them more than 100% in the 2020 2021. Now they are at a 90% discount, 95% discount. Why not buy them? So this is the third channel for the stock subscribers who can get these right long term for their Roth IRA or for their right retirement accounts or for long term investment where the holding period is more. So so these are the three types of channels. One is day trading, one is swing, right? Day trading, you will open and close on the same day. Swing, where you will open the stocks and you will hold them for few days or few weeks and close them. Long term, where you will hold them for few months and close them. So these are the three types of channels. These comes with a low risk, right? Generally stocks, because there is no theta decay, there is right, your sometimes the stock may go down, but if it is a good company, again they will come back. So you won't lose the value if you are okay to hold them for more time. If they are penny stocks, the risk is more. But if you are buying good companies, good quality stocks, especially for long term, you don't need to worry much, right? That is about the stocks channel. And right, then let us talk about options, right? Within or let me see if you have any questions. So subscription is same for everything. Right, your subscription comes with all the three channels. You don't need to subscribe them separately. Earlier, right, if you subscribe, you will have access to all the three channels. If you want to do long term, you can do long term. If you right, for example, you may have a free day without any meetings. You may want to just look at the day trading channel. Look for generally you may see that cancer, right? For example, I can take it right. I can show you one more time again. If you see anything related to cancer, that stock will go up like anything. Right. If I search on cancer, right, we saw PBLA, treatment for pancreatic cancer, 2.24, 2.3, 2.42, 3 point, right, like that. Then this is adult vaccines, right? Anything related to biotech, if you catch them quickly, 2.8, 3.19, 3.25, 3.47, like that. So let's look at IMNM, right? Yeah, cancer therapies, 8.25, $9. You can see the time, right? 8:05, 8:07, 8:09, 8:11. And you can go to any chart and you can look whether the price was the same or not at the time, right? Again, so then RNXT, right? KTRA, right? On Thursday, volume spike at 12:30. you saw that it moved to $6, right? Just now you saw KTRA moved to $5, right? On the same day, it moved from $4 to $5. KTRA is also related to, they got some breast cancer related treatment they are doing. So that is a huge catalyst. If you see anything related to cancer, immediately you buy that stock, you will see 20% up within a day or on the same day, right? If you are in this channel, you can search on that cancer and you can see how many stocks moved right? Every week we'll see the various stocks which are related to cancer related. And if you buy them, if you see a cancer catalyst, immediately without a worry, just buy 500 stocks and you will see 10 to 15% growth quickly. And just yeah, don't wait for a huge, even make 20% and sell 70% of the stocks like that. So you don't see, because they move so quickly, you don't see targets for. So generally we post the news, we share like what is the price. You can trim as they keep on moving, keep trimming. The swing, you will see all the targets. This is target 1, target 2, target 3. This is the stop loss. This is the chart. This is the news like that. For the swing, you will be seeing all those things. Then, right, that is about stocks, right? For long term or for day trading, you don't see right target 1, target 2, target, because you are day trading, they move so quick, right? Immediately once you see the news, you buy it, and you once they keep going up, you start selling off. Long term, you are holding it for few months, or right? So they will go up 20, 30, 40%, or right, for example, CVNA or TQQ, SOXL, they all moved huge from last year, from November, December. So right, but every time we may not expect 300, 400% on such type of stocks. Uh, but even right, when they are at again on a daily or on a weekly, they are at a resistance, we'll say that okay, now take some 50% profit if you want to. Otherwise, you want to save it for your kids' marriage or something, or for your retirement, that is also fine, because right, these are ETFs, TQQ, SOXL, these companies like Nvidia, AMD, they will keep growing. They won't because of some recession fears, or because of some uncertainty, or Russia Ukraine war, things might have went down last year. But we know that from 100 years, generally every 9 to 10 years there will be 1 year where there will be some downturn. Again, next 7-8 years it will be bullish. Again, there will be 1 or 2 years they might be little down. The market keeps on growing, right? If you see SPY, right? If I see weekly, right? Or if you see weekly or annual, or right, whatever it is. So let's go back to weekly. So generally market will keep growing. So you can see it went up, went up, went up, went up, right? Last few weeks, it was a downtrend. Again, it started going up. It is like making higher highs, higher lows. Again, it went up, little down. Again, it is going up. So it may go up. There might be little more downtrend. Again, it will keep going up. So these companies, as population is increasing, companies will be making more and more profits, right? Good companies, Google, Amazon, or right, Apple, Tesla, these type of companies will not become bankrupt or will not go to zero. As long as you are buying them, we will be right. There might be a year where we may see downtrend, but later again they will keep going, right? So that is about long term. So that right, I hope everyone got stocks. The risk is low compared to anything else, but you need to have patience. If you want quick returns, you have to enter quickly, use the day trading. If you are okay to hold for few days, swing trading. If you are okay to hold for few months, long term. So the risk is low for long term. The risk is medium for swing. The risk is high for. So wherever you have a more rewards, the risk will be more. Day trading on the same day, you may make 100%, but if you don't enter at a right point, we may also lose. So that's why If you have a high risk appetite, day trading is good. If you have low risk appetite, just go with long term or swing trading. Then the next one is options. So within options, we have 5 different types of channels, right? So you have 5 different endless or 5 different types of strategies. You right, if there is only one analyst, he might be sick, or he might be having a bad time, or he might be busy with something else. But when you have multiple analysts with multiple strategies, the advantage is you can choose whichever you want, right? Within so the first channel, right? Let me go one by one. So this options AA channel is where generally it is for day trading, and most of the time we'll be taking SPY and QQQ calls here, right? For example, let me go to 3 minute chart. For example, it ran so much on the day, right? So at the end of the day, we took like 444 puts, right? Around 2:30 or 2 p.m. Initially, it was going little up, but at the end of the day, it went down so much, right? From nearly 444, it went to 442 or 440, right? Nearly 442. So there was nearly 20-25% profit. So we have an algo which basically shows when to buy, right? It sees based on Heiken-Ashi, based on various indicators, it will give buy and sell. So what we are doing is earlier we were posting the alerts saying like, okay, now there is a good time to buy, or there is a good time to. So if it is a sell, that means we will buy the puts. If it is buy, you will buy the calls. So we were posting it manually, but what we are doing now is you will immediately receive an alert. The bot will send an alert when there is a buy. Immediately it will send an alert to the channel saying like, okay, buy SPY contracts at this particular price, right? Close to, for example, there's like 442. Whenever there is a sell, it will say, okay, sell at this point of time. And generally, you know that, oh, buy, it made so much. That means it is in a bullish trend. On the day, if you don't want, if you want to avoid sell, you can avoid, right? We will also, if that alert comes, immediately we'll post that, okay, today it is complete bullish, right? On a 15 minute, it is bullish. On 60 minutes, it is bullish. On 4 hours, it is bullish. On daily, it is bullish. So if you don't want to take risk, if you are a quick scalper, you can quickly scalp, quickly be right, enter and exit. It is okay for you to even enter sell. Otherwise, you can just avoid the sell, and just whenever you see a buy alert, just do the buy. Whenever you see sell, just ignore it, right? We will also post a chart here showing like, okay, what is the overall trend? Is it right? If you see green, basically it is bullish. If you see red, that is bearish. Based on that, so the bot, we right, even though I am busy with something else or analysts are busy, the bot will send the alerts to you. Okay, now it is a sell. Okay, sell it, or buy alert. Immediately it will send an alert to you saying like, okay, buy at so and so price, or buy SPY contracts, option contracts at so and so price. So if it is 442, then you will buy 442 calls. It says, let us say it says sell at 444. You will buy SPY puts of 444. Then it went to nearly 442. Like that, you will receive multiple alerts on a shorter time frame, like 3 minutes or 5 minutes in the AA channel. Whereas in the HK channel or VC channel, you will receive like 15-minute trade, right? That means you don't have time to take a lot of trades. These are, if on a higher time frame, if you receive a signal, that means it will hold for more time. So you receive a 15 minutes, you receive a buy. Then you don't get sells, right? Nearly till the end of the day, it is on the buy, right? So you will get less number of trades, you will do less number of transactions. So this will be like on a 15-minute, whenever the algo will send you buy at so and so price, you will buy the calls. Or if it says sell, you will sell the put. Or if you have a big account, when it says buy, you can sell, right? You can sell the puts, right? Either you can buy the calls or you can even sell the put, right? What do you mean by selling put? When you are a seller, you can take advantage of theta decay, you can take advantage of implied volatility. Even if stock doesn't move at all, you can still make profits with by selling as a seller. If you are buying, the only option for you to make profits is it should definitely move up. Then only you will make profit. So if you have a small account or you don't have a huge account, then I suggest just to buy calls or buy puts. But if you have a big account, you understand that by selling, you are you are getting into an agreement saying that okay, even though SPY is below so and so price, I am still okay to sell you at this price. Like that, you are getting into an agreement. So as a buyer of calls or puts, you don't have any obligation. Your maximum loss is whatever premium you are paying. But if you are a seller of calls or puts, you have a obligation to sell them at that price. So the risk is little more as a seller, but even if price doesn't move because of theta decay, implied volatility, various other reasons. So example, right, on the day I sold, right? Because sometimes the volume will be less. So for big account, selling SPY 442p at 0.63, right? We collected premium of $63. Then it became 59. That means the premium from 63 it went down to 50. That means I received $63. Now I can buy back at 59. Then after some time, so stock is moving up. When it is moving up, either I can buy calls, but if I buy calls and if it remains choppy, if it is not moving at all, I lose all my premium if I'm a buyer. But if what I did, I sold puts. You can buy calls or you can sell puts. Even if stock doesn't move, if it remains choppy, you will make huge profits. So it moved to 15%, right? Collected $63. Now I can buy it 54, 25%, 35%, 50%, like that. Because it was choppy, right? You can also do the opposite, right? If you are new, don't sell. But if you understand the logic, whenever you see or whenever you receive an alert of buy, either you can buy the calls or you can sell the puts, right? Especially if you have a big account, you can also sell the puts. In that way, even if SPY doesn't move at all, you can make profits, right? It doesn't need to go down for you to make profits, right? When you are selling puts, it doesn't need to go up for you to make profit. Even if the price stays here choppy, you can still make profits, right? So it is right a channel where generally you receive day trading signals, especially mainly for SPY and QQQ, right? Either you receive calls, buying puts, or selling calls, selling puts. So we bought calls, puts, all those things. So we made nearly 95% success with SPY QQQ because this algo is really giving good, right, good alerts. Whenever you see buy, it goes all the way. That means you can make nearly 100% on the calls you bought. Again, based on the trend, if trend is bullish, you can just be on the call side. There might be sell. If you're a quick scalper, you can do sell. Otherwise, just be on the buy side, right? So again, we got a buy. It went all the way here. Then at a resistance, at a huge big resistance, you got a sell. Then you can buy puts or you can sell the calls. It came all the way down like that. Whenever the signal, earlier we used to manually alert, but now the bot will send you buy at this price. Whenever you receive that, you can either buy calls or you can sell puts. Or whenever this sell is there, it will immediately, the bot will send you, okay, sell QQQ or sell SPY at this price. Then you can buy puts or sell calls. Right? I hope it is clear for everyone. In the A channel, you will receive for 3 minutes or 5 minutes time frame, which is shorter time frame, which is for quick scalping. That means you make multiple trades, maybe 10 trades per day. You make 30-40% on every trade. Whereas in the VC channel, you will receive a 15-minute time frame where, right, they will be for maybe for next 3-4 hours, you don't touch it, right? So you will receive less number of trades, but you will have only 2 or 3 trades per day, right? That is the difference between AA channel. It is on a 3-minute or 5-minute time frame where you will receive multiple buy, multiple sell signals. You make 20%, 20% like that. If you can, right? There might be some times where even on a 3-minute, it can move huge. You can make huge returns. Otherwise, if market is choppy, then you buy here, sell here. Again, you buy here, you sell here. You buy here, like that, you will be receiving multiple alerts. If you want to quickly scalp, you can use AA channel alerts. If you want to just stay on the swing side, right? Just be on the 15 minutes or like that on a longer time frame. Still, you can close them on the same day, or sometimes you can hold for. That means on a 15-minute, if it is giving a buy alert, that means you can, right? It is like more long term. On a 5 minutes, it is generally for next half an hour, it might go bullish, then it might come down. But on a 15 minutes, if it is bullish, trend is overall bullish, it might continue to be bullish, right? That is the advantage. And then on HK channel, right? We have another channel called HK channel where you will be receiving alerts for SOXL, TQQ, SQQ. These are like all standard ETFs where your right, the option premiums won't have a widespread because there is a high liquidity, because people will be buying TQQ or SOXL or XLF, XLE, right? These are standard ETFs. That means combination of all energy companies, combination of all financial companies. If all the financials, there is some good news about a bank on last week. So the XLF started going up like that. These type of tickers, these type of ETFs, you will be receiving in the HK channel. Again, whenever there is a buy, you don't need to watch any algo stream. Whenever there is a buy alert, immediately bot will send you, okay, buy this XLF contracts, sell this XLF contracts, buy this XLF contracts. Like that, you will be receiving, and we will be posting charts whenever you also receive. And when we think it is a good move, we'll be posting the charts. So you know that, okay, what can be the target. And whenever you receive a sell, you close the calls and you buy the puts, right? That is about number 3. So AA is for SPY, QQQ, mainly for day trading. VC is for SPY, QQQ, Dow Jones, mainly for 15 minutes time frame, more for a swing trade. You can hold for the entire day, or you can sell off even, right? You can hold for next day also. Whereas HK channel, generally you will receive for all this XLFs, XLEs, TQQs, SOXL, SOXS, all standard ETFs. Then we have MG channel. MG will be generally doing, right, stocks which are generally, right. He is expert in SPX with his Feb levels, right? He will be posting SPX alerts. So SPX is like little more, right, same as a SPY. Only thing is your premiums will be high. Either you can make huge profits, or if something suddenly goes down or something, the losses also can be huge. So if you have a high risk appetite, if you are a trader with a big account size, you can trade SPX instead of SPY, right? SPX is like 10 times of SPY. Here, if you make 10%, there you can make 100% for the same move. So MG will be posting trades on SPX, and he will be also posting stocks which are generally low in cost, right? Generally, like for example, Ford or OMG, right? You can see, right? He shared for, right, FSLR. He, right, he will also share the, right, for knowledge. He will be sharing various charts, right? As I mentioned, ENPH possible to channel lower line 185. So now it is around 156. It can go to 185. So Apple, right? SC, He will also be doing SPY, SPX. Mainly, yeah, he is an SPX expert. So if you like SPX alerts, you can follow MU 18th August 65 call Oxy. So again, he has over 80% success. And yeah, again, right? Yeah, that's why I gave the trial offer where you can just for $10, you watch for a week and see how it is going, right? If you do a paper trade account or put in an Excel. And if you see over 80% success, then yeah, you can think about going for long term, 3 months, 6 months, or whatever it is, right? But generally, yeah, MG will be doing all this SPX and all the other stocks. And then we also have KC, who is generally expert for NVIDIA, Tesla, right, Meta, those big top 5, top 10 companies. He will be sharing the alerts for those calls and puts. And you will be, right, if you see this option premium, he will be sharing, right, for example, buying Netflix calls, right, on June 30th. He will say watching Netflix 440 calls, buying Netflix, right, 439, 440. He trimmed 3/4 of the contracts. It moved more, right? So like that, he is mainly high expensive stocks are generally the top 5, top 10, right? Google or Amazon or Meta or Nvidia, those type of stocks generally he will give, right? MG will give SPY, SPX, and also generally stocks below $15-20. So your premiums will be much more cheaper, generally $1 premium, or right, $1 means you will be doing for one contract, you will be paying $100. So again, these are manually alerted and they will be posted. So you will have access to all the 5 channels. So you can see for a week and decide, okay, I am seeing more success here, or these swing trades I can take. Day trade, they right. Generally, easy trades are very quick scalping. You have to close before you leave to the office. Generally, he gives 1 or 2 trades before 9:30 itself. So from 8:30 to 9:30, he will post the trades. That's it. So you want to just complete your trading within first 1 hour, you can follow KC. After 9:30, you can follow MG or you can follow other channels. Like that, based on your time, based on your expertise, based on your account size, you watch for a week, you see like okay, whichever you feel good, you can go with those. So again, as I mentioned, based on these buy and sell alerts, you will receive on HA, KC, AA channels from Monday, whereas MG and KC will be posting the alerts by looking at various charts and various other things. They will be manually posting, right? That is about options. Then again for the next one, right? After stocks is done, options is done. Options is little more risky. You will be paying, right? Your investment is low, but if the move happens immediately, you will make nice profits. With stocks, you have to invest huge for a smaller returns. Whereas with options, your investment will be low because you are not buying the entire stock. You are just buying a contract or you are selling a contract by paying only maybe 1/10 of the price or 1/20th of the price. So, and if it moves exactly in the same direction, then you make a 40-50% gains in a 30 minutes or 1 hour. But if it doesn't move in the same direction, then you may lose that entire premium. So you have a theta decay, you have a time decay. So within that time, if you are taking a same day expiry, that means within the same day, the contract should move the SPY or QQQ or whatever stock you are buying, it should move up or move down as we anticipated. If not, your premium will become zero. So that is the risk with options. But your investment is low very compared to stocks. That is the advantage, right? Let us move to the next service, which is the futures, right? What do you mean by futures? Futures is basically instead of right options, you have to trade only from 8:30 to 3. Whereas futures like crude oil, for example, crude oil, you can buy, right? This is like a global, right? Anybody across the globe can buy these contracts saying like, I am okay to buy this crude oil 1 barrel at 69.8. Right? And then if it goes up, you make profit. Every 1 point move, you make $1,000 profit. Every 1 point, if you short it here, you make profit. If you buy it here, you make profit when you sell it here. So you have, these are like major support, or this is where major institutions purchase. This is like a support area. This red one is like a resistance area. This is like your supply zone where the major institutions will do the sell off. There is a support zone, supply zone here. So when you receive a sell somewhere close to this, that is a good indicator. When you receive a buy close to a support or close to a demand zone, that means you can go with a buy. So again, earlier we used to manually post the trades doing okay, do buy or do sell. Now the bot will send saying that okay, now buy it, buy crude oil at so and so price. Whenever you see the sell price, then you will sell it off. You don't need to manually keep on watching the chart, watching the algo stream, right? We are also giving access to the algo stream so members can keep watching it. Whenever they see buy, they can buy it. Whenever they see sell, they can sell it, right? We may see it may come down somewhere to here and then again it will go up. When it goes here, or if it breaks here and goes here, we can sell it off again. Like that, there is a, right, we can make big amounts if we are on the right direction, if we follow the buy and sell signals. But if we don't, then we may also lose huge. So that is with this algo. So in the channel, you will be receiving alerts from the bots, alerts from the analysts, where you can buy and sell. It can be crude oil or, right, let us say ES. You got a buy here, you got a sell here, again you got a buy. Again, based on the overall trend, if you see that overall trend is positive on 15 minutes, it is negative, but on a higher time frames, it is positive. So it may come down to here and then again move up. So there might be some downfall, and then you have a big demand zone support here. Again, ES may it go up. So every 1 point move is $50. If you buy here and if it goes here, nearly $1,000 profit. So again, the bot will be sending you again, especially with all these funded accounts, right? They will be right. You can trade on this using the funded accounts using this algo, and so you are not risking your money. You are just trading with their funded money once you complete the evaluation, right? With these right trades, whether posted or you can watch algo stream, you can take trades, or you can just follow whenever this buy comes. Immediately the bot will send you okay, buy ES at so and so price, sell ES at so and so price. Immediately when you see that, you go to that Epic and you do the trades, and you can. So you are not taking any risk, right? You are just taking right for a week or two, right? What is your risk there? $16 for 1 month, the Apex fund. If you complete it, then they will give you $50,000 fund. You can make first $25,000 profit is yours. So either you can follow the bot alerts or you can just watch the stream, and whenever you see the buy signal, you buy it. Whenever you see the sell signal, you sell it. Like that also, right, you can do for, right, we'll be sharing ES and crude oil. But generally when ES moves, your Russell will move, your Dow Jones will move, your Nasdaq will move, everything will keep moving up. So we also have gold. Generally gold moves, right? Again, it came all the way to the support, it started moving up, it came down, again it went up. So you can, right, we'll be posting, because we cannot show, if we show all the various charts on the algo stream, it will be difficult. You can, right, we'll be posting alerts for gold or some of these things, and you can just follow them. You can take either gold or, right, in Apex, you can take any of the futures, ES. So natural gas is nearly $10,000 for 1 point move. If, right, because of summer and it came all the way down, natural gas is moving up now. So, right, it moved from 2.6 to nearly 2.8, which is like a $2,000 profit. Again, it is in a downtrend, but again, it is coming to the supply demand zone where major institutions will buy. Again, it might go up here, right? Again, if it breaks this time it may go up to this level. So you will be receiving all these alerts for natural gas, crude oil, ES, NQ, Dow Jones, Russell on the bot. You will also be watching them on the stream for ES and crude oil. That is about the futures channel. You have access to one channel where you will receive the bot alerts, and also you will be receiving alerts from analysts because you cannot watch all various charts at same time. Bots will be sending it, but analysts also will be posting some of the alerts. Whenever there is a buy signal, you buy it. Whenever there is a sell signal, you sell it. Again, you see buy signal, buy it, sell signal, sell it. Like that, the bot will be sending you, this is the price, sell. If you can catch it quickly, you can sell it off, right? Then that is about futures channel. Then in the same way, right, we have Forex channel, right? Where you have major Forex pairs like USD CAD, right? You have a sell the Forex pair. When you see buy, you buy it. Again, you see sell it. When you see buy it. Like that, again, Algo will be sending all these alerts to the channel, right? Earlier, manually we were posting, but now Algo will start sending it, right? It is at a proper demand zone. It came all the way. Again, it came down. Again, there is a support. It moved up. Again, it may come down a little bit. Again, it will. So it is making higher highs, right? Or no, actually, it is making. So you have a buy here, buy here. Yeah, it is making higher highs, higher lows. It may come down a little bit and again go up. So again, you have a supply zone here. When it goes here, again, you saw that when it went there. So these major institutions will, right, they won't do 5 contracts, 10 contracts. They will have thousands of contracts and they will have a limit price. So all those will not be filled at one time. So first time they might have sold some 200, 300 contracts. Whenever the price goes to this price again, the remaining contracts will be filled. Immediately it will drop. So that's why these supply demand zones will help you to, or whenever it comes to this point again. So whenever it came here, quickly it moved up. Whenever this price stock comes back here, again it will quickly move up. So using that demand supply strategy and using, so right, we also share this overall trend, right? If you see that overall trend on a higher time frame is negative, if you don't want, you can just ignore buy and only take sell, right? But we'll be sharing all the alerts. You can, if you can quickly take them, you can take buy and sell, or you want to be just on the sell side, or you just want to be on the buy side based on the overall trend. You can, right, we'll be posting the charts whenever Algo is giving those alerts. We will also share, so you know that, oh, this is a demand zone or there is a supply. If you see red, that means it's a place where it can come down. If you see blue, it is a place where it can go up. Green, right? Green or blue, right? Blue is like your support. Green is like your demand zone. Red is your resistance, or red lines, they are like resistance. So when price goes there, generally it comes down. When price comes to the support, generally it goes up, right? Sometimes it may break down, but most of the time it will go up from there. So like that, you have all major Forex pairs. The bot will be sending you alerts to the Forex channel, and you can do buy or sell based on the alert. So you will be receiving alerts from analysts. You will be receiving the alerts from the bot in the Forex channel. You can also do that. So like this, you have stocks, you have options, you have futures, you have Forex, and also you have crypto, right? For example, on Coinbase, you want to buy, Bitcoin is going up, or you want to buy, let us say, you got a sell here for Ethereum USD, right? You got sell, the bot sent the alert, and then, right, it came down all the way. There is a demand zone here. Again, it went up. Again, it is coming down. Again, it may come down here. Again, it may move up. So if it goes here, that is a good point to sell. If it comes here, that is a good point to buy. But generally, if it is coming 3 or 4 times, then all the pending orders might be filled. Next time it will break this level and go down, right? Or if it goes here, so first time when it went to that level, there were a huge institutional orders. It came all the way down. Now again, whenever it goes to that point, it is a good point. You know that it is a good point to sell off. You can short Ethereum and it may come back somewhere to the trend line or even to the demand zone again. Like that, right? Again, bot will be watching all these things, sending you the alerts. So you can take buy and sell based on those. So you have crypto, you have, so both futures and crypto will be posting in one channel. And then, so you have many funding companies for both crypto and futures. So you can use those alerts or you can watch the algo stream and you can take the trades for futures. For Forex, again, bot will be sending the alerts. For options, for all the ETFs, for all the major stock, you will be receiving alerts from bot. You will be receiving alerts from the analysts. And for stocks also, right, we will be selecting some good stocks like Tesla or Apple, and we will be, right, again, the bot, for example, you want to buy Tesla at a good support, right? Maybe 15 minutes or 1 hour, right? Let us say 1 hour on 1 hour time frame. If Tesla is right, that's a good demand zone. So you will buy Tesla. On a 1 hour, for example, you get a sell. You can short it or right? It will come down all the way. Again, it may go up. So buy side liquidity means the buyers are selling off, right? They already bought it here. They want to, right? This is like a strong resistance where they want to sell off the stock. So if Tesla comes back to this price, again, it might go down. Sell side liquidity means it is the price where the sellers want to close their shorts. They might have shorted here, right? The liquidity sellers want to close their shorts. That means they will buy here. So this is like a buying point. This is like a selling point. So will be the bot whenever it sees a buy on a higher time frame, it will send you alerts in the channel, in the swing channel or in the long term, right? For example, we go for weekly support. In the long term channel, whenever on the weekly you receive a buy, that is a good point to buy. So somewhere from, right, let us take Tesla example, right? Tesla received a buy at $100 on a weekly. So in the long term, if you're buying for long term, you will buy here on the right $300 on a weekly. You received a sell, came all the way down to $100. It went to nearly 190 is $200. It came down. Again, it is going up, right? Again, it may go up to $300. Again, 300 will not be straight. There will be so many ups and downs because you are looking at a higher time frame. But again, when it goes to 300, there might be a big sell off, right? Like this. On for long term, the bot will be sending alerts on Apple, Tesla, Amazon based on these alerts. So on a weekly, monthly, these alerts will help you, right? You will hold. So when was the $100 thing? It was right long back. So it nearly went up 150% now. Or there was a small sell-off in between, right? You saw that head and shoulder inverted pattern. So it took the small sell-off and again it is bouncing up. So in the long run, it may go up to 300 before there will be another big sell-off like that. So like that in the long-term stocks. So you will not only be because analysts can only look at multiple few things, but these bots will right. They will be looking at all 50 top S&P 500s or S&P 100 stocks, and whenever on a weekly or monthly, if they are at a proper support, you can buy these good stocks, hold them for long term. They will give nice returns in a long run. So that is another thing. So these buy and sell signals are generated based on various, right, exponential moving average and the various other things. Yeah, I'll be sharing the recording. Yeah, the algo will be shared in the right in the futures channel where you can watch ES and the crude oil. We'll be posting the Telegram, right? Using Telegram, you can just join the algo stream and you can watch ES or CL and how they are moving. When you see the buy, you just buy. When you see the sell, you just do the sell. Yeah, I'll be uploading the recording in the US equities channel. right? Generally for options, use 50% as the stop loss for options premium, right? Because options, right, especially in recent markets, they are bringing it down and then they take it up huge. So that's why you can have 50% as the default stop loss for your, if you are watching algo stream, right? Let us say you are watching algo stream, let's say, right? Let's say you are on a 15-minute time frame. So it will send a Tesla buy signal here, right, in the options channel. Then, right, for some major 10-20 stocks, we'll be sending you the alert. And then you bought it here at 256. Then you can have monthly expiry. And whenever you see the sell signal, you sell off your option contracts. And when you see a sell, you buy put here. And again, right, you are on a 15-minute chart. So it may go down up to here, right, or maybe 260, or maybe down. And then again, it may go up. So like that. But yeah, generally for options, if you're taking calls or puts, you can have 50% as the stop loss. And for futures, right? So now we got a sell signal, right? It may go up to 44.75 or 44.73, and then it may start moving up again. So for example, you are doing a sell here. You can have your stop loss somewhere 4 5 points here. And then if it comes down, you generally, right, 90% of the time it will come down. 10% of the time after a sell, if it goes up, still you put a stop loss here. Yeah. Then again, right, if it gives a buy signal, then you go on the buy direction. But most of the time, right, when the volume is very less, right, in the night times or but in US hours, generally, if there is a buy, it will move 20 30 points, or if there is a sell, it will move 10 15 points. So just you have to, right, in the night times, the volume might be less, the points maybe only 2 3 points generally move up or move down. But in US hours, if it starts moving, it will move huge. If it starts going down, it will go down. So better you trade somewhere from morning 7 to, yeah, evening 4 o'clock, where the range will be big ranges. Again, Autobots, we are working on the Autobot, so you don't need to look at the alerts. So whenever there is a buy, the bot will do a buy. Whenever there is a sell, the bot will automatically do the sell. We are testing all those things, and yeah, we'll be releasing within a month or so. But yeah, for now, the testing is going on. So if they move a huge direction, it makes nice profit. If it comes down huge, it makes nice profit. If it is like this, buy and sell, the bots will not make huge profits. But if there is a big move up or big move down, we can make nice profits with the Autobots. So the testing is going on, and once they are ready, we'll let you know. Yeah, that is about the Autobot. So again, Endless will be using fib levels, Endless will be using right, Elliott wave theory. They will be using a lot more other things. So right, Algo is just one addition, but uh, yeah, Endless, right, KC, MJ, MK, everybody have their own strategies. This is an additional confirmation to see that, okay, right, it is working good, or there is an additional verification point. So that's why, right, we will have all endless alerts will be there. In addition to that, you also have the algo alerts. You can watch for a week the algo alerts, and then you can take a decision whether to, right, to keep taking the trades or not. But yeah, it is giving, right, when volume is good. When volume is less, you will have these small up and downs. But when it is US market hours, right, starting from morning 8 8:30, you will see big moves up and down. No, our algos, right? We are not releasing it to the public because, yeah, we are still enhancing them, developing them. As of now, we are using few more, few more other indicators which are not ours. So that's why we cannot share. The alerts will be like, for example, spy. You receive, let us say, on Monday. Let us take QQQ. Right? Let us say on Monday you may receive something like sell option contracts at 370. Right? That means you are buying puts, or you can, right? You can buy puts or you can sell the call here. You will receive an alert saying like this is the price, sell QQQ option contracts at 370.2 or 370.1. That means you will take 370 puts, right? It may come down all the way maybe to the trend line here, or it may break trend line. It may come to the moving average, and again it may bounce back. So you will take that, or it will, if it comes back here somewhere here, then you may receive an alert saying like buy QQQ at 365.2 or 365.3. Then you will buy 365 calls, right? So like that, and whenever it goes here, it may say okay, sell QQQ at 368. Then you will sell your calls, you will buy the puts. It may come down here like that. It says like okay, buying for today's expiry, right? All these will be day trades. So for today's expiry, buy QQQ at 365.2, then you will buy 365 calls. Sell QQQ for today's expiry at 368, then you will buy 368 puts, or you will sell 368 calls. Like that. Yeah. The alert will be similar, right? There won't be much difference. Only thing is, because analyst will not cannot keep watching 10, 20 different tickers, the bot will be watching all of them. And whenever something comes to a buy or sell zone, immediately it sends a alert so that you don't miss. Right? You might be busy in some meetings. So if we post only 2 or 3 alerts, you might be busy. But now, because this is looking at various ETFs, various stocks, various futures, forex, everything it is looking, it will be sharing it, and you can, right? You can watch, and I'm confident, right? 80 to 90% of the alerts, you will make money. So that's why take in a paper account for a week, and once you feel confident, you can start taking in the real account, or right. Again, it is right. You can see, as you see, right? It gives based on the support levels, based on the, and also we are using Heikenhashi. So if it is red color, that means it is in the downtrend. If it turns from red, it turns to a good bullish Heikenhashi candle. That means it is like, again, as long as it is in the green color, you be on the long side. Whenever again it turns to red, be on the short side. Whenever it turns to green, so even you don't have buy and sell, just by looking at the candles, right? All these candles with a wick at the upside, they are bullish candles in the Heikenhashi. All the candles with a wick at the downside, they are candles, bearish candles. If a candle is somewhere like this, wick at top, wick at the bottom, they are like indecision candles. That means it is neither bullish nor bearish. So even without buy and sell, even if you just watch the color, if it is green, do be on the long side. If it is red, be on the short side. Green, buy. Red, sell. Like that also, you can, even if you don't have buy and sell on the algo stream, just by watching the color of the candles, you can be on that side, right? Even you can teach your kids, and they can also click buy and sell buttons based on the color, even if they don't, right? If they don't see the sell and buy alert like that. So yeah, that's what, right, I wanted to share today. And don't miss that apex thing, because right, with the low risk, you can right, you can test it out. You can see whether the, yeah, alerts are working good without taking any risk with your money. In that way, you will also right, get into the discipline mode where you have to close the trades by end of the day, where your stop loss cannot go huge, like all those things, and you can keep watching. Uh, Yeah, we are planning to provide access to the Algo stream soon, but for future channel, yeah, you have access. You can keep watching and you can make that. And you have, right, we have stocks, we have 3 different channels. Options, we have 5 different channels. Then futures and crypto, we have one channel. For Forex, we have one channel. So basically, right, uh, so, right, in AA channel, HK and VC, you will start receiving the bot alerts along with the enlist alerts, but you will also receive bot alerts in AA, HK, and VC. Again, for same thing for India also, we have the same thing. You will receive, right, I forgot to tell, we have India stocks, India options. Again, just like, mm, right, because the strategy is same thing, right? Whether it is India or US, whether it is Nifty, it is the same. You got a Nifty buy here. You buy calls for Nifty, right? It went all the way from 18,650 to nearly 19,190. So yeah, you will also receive alerts, bot alerts for Nifty and also for various top stocks in India based on the bot. So yeah, again, if you have relatives or if you can trade in the India, right, in the night time, right, we have US, right, India stocks, India options. You can again try the demo trial offer for 1 week, watch how it is looking, and if you are happy at the time, right, I'm confident of giving 1 week because I know that if you just follow, you will make money, right? So 90, right? Again, there is no analyst or no bot which will give 100% success, but 90% of the time will be, right? Uh, Again, based on the trend, overall trend, you can skip the sell here, right? Overall trend is buy. So, right, when it shares, we will be posting a channel, right? Screenshot there, you know that, okay, 15 minutes, 60 minutes, 4 hours daily, it is a bullish. So better not to take any sell here, just be on the buy side. Right. So yeah, India also you will receive bot alerts for Nifty and for other major stocks. Um, let us take TCS. Right. You got a buy at TCS here. It went all the way now around 3,120. We may, right, there is a 49% chance that it may come down here, or there is a 53% chance it may come down from here. If it goes there, it will come down and again it will go up from this point. Or if it breaks down, it will right, it will come to this point and it will go up like that, right? It will be looking all those things and alerting the buy and sell. Right, you can open anything like Zerodha, right? Zerodha is similar to Thinkorswim, and you can trade India stocks from US. Right, you will find the signals in the and you can take your own decisions. You don't need to buy each and everything, right? We are sharing more because you might be busy in some meetings, you might have missed it. So that's why we are sharing more signals. We have more channels. If you missed one channel, you right, Casey will only post in 1 hour, first 1 hour. Other analysts will post in other hours. So if you miss something, you can take other alerts, or you might miss a spy, or you may right? You may get something for Dow Jones, DJI, right? All these are standard ETFs where your right, where your premiums will be less. There won't be huge spreads. That means your buy and sell will not have much difference, with only 1 cent difference between a buy and ask. So TQQ, SQQ, XLF, XLE, right? All these, right? Along with stocks, good moving stocks for the day, you will receive, right? Mainly, you will receive, right? SPY, QQQ, Dow Jones. These are standard ETFs. So we may see a drop on Dow Jones in the morning of Monday. It may come all the way here, right? From 344 to 343, nearly 100% up with your option puts. And again, you can buy calls here, and again, it will go up. There is a buy side liquidity here. If it goes to this point, again, there will be a sell off. Again, it will come down. Again, next time when it goes, it will break this and it will go here. Again, 348, it is a buy side liquidity. There will be a huge sell off at this point. Like that, right? This is like sell side liquidity. Whenever it comes here, we have to get into the calls. This is, if you get on calls here, it can move huge to the top. Like that, these are the areas where all these big companies, JP Morgan, they'll be buying thousands of or maybe millions of contracts. So that is where we can get onto the call side. This is where we can get onto the put side. So when you are looking at the stream, right, especially for futures, right? For example, gold. From support, you got a buy. It came here. Again, you have a good institutional purchase here. So if gold goes to this point, 1937 to 1940, that is a good area to sell off. You can short and you can make nice gain. Again, it may come all the way down somewhere to the trend line. Again, it will go up. This time it may break this. It may go up to 1943. Again, 1943 is a good range to sell off. There's a 57% chance it will come down. There is a 63% chance if it goes here, there will be a huge, because they have thousands of orders sitting here, right? It is not like 10 orders, 20 orders. Those institutions will have thousands and thousands of limit orders. They don't want to, right? We will be buying at whatever price is available. They won't sell or they won't buy at whatever price it is available. They'll just put a limit order. So when they put a limit order here, right, only some of their contracts will be filled. So next time when price comes to this point, again there'll be a big sudden move because there are hundreds of or thousands of contracts waiting here to be filled. So whenever price comes to this point, immediately it will go up. Whenever price goes to this point, it will quickly it will drop. So that's why we are using support resistance, demand zone, supply zone, overall trend, EMS, and a combination of all these things, it will be looking and giving a buy and sell signals. Yeah, these are custom indicators. Again, for each channel, you have right already prices for stocks for all the three channels. It is 149. For US for options, it is 149 for all the 5 channels. For futures, it is 149 for all the bot alerts, for all algo stream, for the enlist alerts. For Forex, it is only 79 as of now. We'll increase it later, but for now, it is only 79 for Forex. For India stocks, $40 per month. For India options, $40 per month. You will be receiving enlist alerts and also you'll be receiving the alerts from the bots. Yeah. So that's what, right? Basically, if you are based on your experience, if you are a new trader, don't go for day trading because you have to be very quick for day trading or scalping. You go with swing trading. If you are an experienced trader, you are a full-time trader, then yeah, you can do day trading, you can do scalping, all those things. But if you are a busy working professional, better you stick to swing trading or long-term trading. Right, in that way, right, most of the time we lose because we are new traders, but we want to quickly do scalping. We may not be able to quickly do buy and sell. We may not be able to know how to put limit orders, limit buy, limit sell, all those things which might right create those issues. But if you just follow the alerts from the algo and just watch for a week, take time and put them in Excel so you know how many trades went successfully. We'll be sharing the results and then you can take in your real accounts, right? And for members who are already there in the channel, just make sure don't, right? If you receive a sell here, it might be just a short time. But if you receive a sell here, that will be a big sell off. You can make huge profits. If you receive a buy here, it is close to support demand zones, so it is a good buy, right? So remember that when you have a buy here, buy here, buy here, they are good alerts. When you have a sell here, you can make nice gains. So there might be some sell or buy in between, but they may not make huge returns. They might only just give few points and then again they go up. But you don't miss when they are at this point, 48, 49% chance it will go up. 56% of, right? There might be nearly 56% of orders of big institutions waiting here. 63% of big institution sell orders waiting here, right? Some of the orders got filled. Still, there is 49% of the orders which are pending. So whenever price comes to this point, those orders will get filled now. Immediately, you see here, it will be a big, right? One big candle here within 15 minutes, it moved so much, right? That's what will happen whenever it comes to this point. Immediately, you will see a big spike. Whenever it goes there, you will see a big drop because there are thousands of orders waiting there to be filled. So remember these things and focus, right? Especially focus on these zones where these major institutions are buying or selling so that you can make nice gains in a quick amount of time. Yeah, we will be enabling these in the right algo stream. Will because you are seeing some different crude oil and all those things. Sometimes you may not see them clearly because I am showing only GC here or only ES here. You will see them clearly here, right? Because multiple screens are there, then you may not, right? For example, here you have 29% of the unfilled orders here. So whenever it comes here, it may go up. You have 30% of the unfilled orders here. So if price suddenly, if there is a huge bearish pressure, lot of sellers are selling. So if the sell orders are more than this 29% of the buy orders, then it may break down this price and it may come here. So there is 30% of the unfilled order sitting here. So when it comes here, you will close the short. If it breaks down further, you will open short again and you will take profits here, right? Or if it may come here and start moving up, then you will buy a long. You will buy ES contracts. Right, you cannot add your own stocks, but will be some good stocks like Tesla, Costco, Amazon, Google. The bot, right? We'll add the bot to all those good some 20-25 top stocks. So they will give you buy and sell, when to buy on a long term, when to buy for a swing, when to buy option contracts or sell option contracts based on 15-minute or 1 hour charts. Right, on a 1 hour, if you receive a buy, that means it is a good buy. On a weekly, you receive a buy, it may go 100%, 200% up. On a 1 hour, if you receive, it may go down, right? I mean to say stock price, right? Option contracts, even on a 5 minute, you may get 30-40% quickly, but weekly you will not receive on a regular basis. But when you receive it, you will receive huge gains on buying or shorting. So we'll be adding those 20-25 top stocks so that bot will send you whenever on a weekly, if there is a buy or sell, those stocks you will receive a notification for all those good company stocks so that you can buy them for long term. Yeah, I hope I answered all your questions. So again, you can watch for a week or two and you can see uh, you No, 56 and 63% are right. Where you are saying 56, 63, but these are generally the unfilled orders. Unfilled orders were sitting there waiting for to be filled. That means if there is a huge unfilled order, so if EuroCAD comes to this, 67% of the unfilled orders are waiting here. So if EuroCAD comes to this point, it will immediately it will spike up. So if we take a buy order by that EuroCAD here, immediately we can make quick gains. We may see a spike right tomorrow once market opens. We may see a spike from here. Like that. So basically, yeah, will be right. You will be receiving alerts from the analysts. You will be receiving alerts from the bots. Whether yeah, you want to go with stocks or options or futures, or if you want to do with that Apex, then futures you can go. If you just want to do for your own accounts, then stocks or options or crypto or all those things. But yeah, basically, right, I want to share you about these zones so that you know where to buy, where to sell. Right, these are good points. You may have a sell here, but when it goes here, you'll make huge profit quickly. You can go with more number of contracts. If it goes here, you can go with more number of contracts for a buy. Right, that is like big sell off or big buying points. Right. Yes, those zones are based on the unfilled orders. So temp swing high is basically that is the right recently that is the highest point. That means generally when it comes there, right, you can put a limit order. There can be generally 2 or 3 points down from that swing high, or whenever there is a swing low, generally that is where you will have a lot of liquidity. Whenever price touches that point, immediately there will be 2 or 3 points up like that. So temporary swing high. That means as of now, recently that is the highest point it went on. So what people will do is they will put a right, they will buy something and they will put a limit order there for sell off. So that's why when price comes there, immediately there will be a drop. And if there are more buyers, again it may break down. It may right, there might be a breakout. But generally, right, that is one strategy. You can put a limit order here and just to do 2 points. Whenever it goes there, quickly, right, if there is a wait, let's look at right, this is the temporary swing high. This point is the temporary swing high. That means that is the highest point recently it went on. So whenever price goes there, immediately you see 2-3 point drop, or with NQ there might be 10-20 point drop, right? So that is another strategy you can use. That is a good point where you can short when it is a temporary swing high, or where you can buy whenever you see a temporary swing low. If there is a lowest point, you will see that point. So sell side liquidity, that means sellers will buy. They will close their shorts. Buy side liquidity means buyers will close their long and they will short it. So there are nearly 46% of orders still unfilled here. So if price goes back here, again there might be a drop. When price comes here, there might be a big push up. So yeah, that's why, right? Watch for a week or two, and then yeah, you can take a decision. But yeah, it will work good if you just follow what the algo is showing or what the algo is sending the orders. And yeah, very yeah, soon we'll also right coming up with where you don't need to take any trades, but yeah, it will take more time because we are doing more testing with various strategies. No, yeah, for now you can start using this, and once that is ready, we'll share that information. Right. Thanks everyone for joining in, and I hope I answered all your questions. And yeah, thank you and have a nice rest of the long weekend. We'll talk again sometime next week. Now we'll do some classes on how to create watch list and demand and supply zones soon. But yeah, we'll definitely do, right? Because market was bearish, we stopped all the educational sessions because we all want to, right, to take trading when it is a bull market. Everybody is worried, or when it is bear market. So we'll be again starting all the trainings, education sessions, all those things. So good night, everyone. Thank you, and talk to you next week.